From the University of La Verne, this is Foothill Community News.
Hello, and welcome to Foothill Community News. I'm Taylor Fukunaga. The LA County Fair is back in town to celebrate its 104th year. The fair's theme, Play Your Way, brings new rides and even more excitement. The largest fairground in the county is open and welcoming families with fun for all ages. FCN's Layla Elsaba has more from Pomona.
The LA County Fair is back just in time for spring. Here are a few things you and your friends can do at the fair. The fair has been welcoming people of all ages for 104 years. Since 1992, the Pomona Fairplex has been flooded with guests looking to celebrate spring with some fun, finding different ways to play their way. There's plenty of food to be had at the fair, but head on over to Chicken Charlie's, who's celebrating his 30th year anniversary at the fair.
I bought a roasted chicken trailer and I changed the name from Roasted Chicken to Chicken Charlie's in 1996. We've been doing it here since then. My favorite place on earth. I love to cook. I love the fair. I love that you can come to the fair and try crazy fried food.
Thrill seekers can head on over to the carnival where you can hop on a few rides.
My favorite part of the fair is the ride we just went on. I wasn't expecting it to turn and twist like that. It caught me off guard.
Or you could head over to the barn to catch a break and pet some goats.
It's a little chaotic, but that's what makes it fun. And seeing all the smiling faces as I feed the animals is great. If they're being a little too much for you, just hold the feed cup up high, because it does get a lot in there. But once they see that they can't reach the feed, they'll leave you alone and go for someone else with feed.
The LA County Fair opened May 7th and will be open until May 31st. You can still grab your tickets at lacountyfair.com. Layla Elsaba, Foothill Community News.
After 56 years, the University of La Verne has canceled January term classes. Jan term allowed students to stack up on credits and fulfill requirements outside of the fall and spring semester. Stephanie Amaya and Kenya Carrillo have more.
Students at the University of La Verne will no longer have the option to take classes during January. The university recently decided to discontinue its Jan term program, which some students used to get ahead on credits or focus on a single course. I spoke with students and faculty on campus about how the change could impact their academic plans. As the university eliminates January term, officials say the decision comes down to cost, with losses reaching up to $500,000 each year.
As a pre-law student, it's really hard to find ways to incorporate more classes.
Summer classes cost around $725 with 8 available.
A student is worried about staying on track. It's important that they're looking at their degree tracker, talking to their advisor every semester, revising their plan. If maybe something isn't available to be taken, they can look at alternates, like maybe taking a class at a community college, transferring it in, or, maximizing the units. So taking 18 versus 16. The degree tracker is a student education plan. So it's available in the portal. And the way it works is like an audit of all your requirements.
It really backtracks my semester a lot because I was depending a lot of jam term and summer term to be able to advance my education further or quicker.
Provost Suzanne Bowmaster says that the university is focused on a more flexible path, while some faculty say Jan term was essential for students and instructors.
It's hard to replace January. For example, a class where we want to develop a production and we want to write it and rehearse it and produce it and do it together. It's really hard to do that broken up in little times during the week and over a whole semester. I've done some productions now over January where students have been able to research, compile, write, edit, rehearse, and perform something in a concentrated span of 4 weeks.
Students say and feel their input wasn't fully considered in the decision-making process, raising concerns how the change was made.
We would all like to see improved at the university is the communication about the rationale for decision-making and the kind of response to input rather than, okay, we're going to gather all the input and then we're going to make a decision, and here's the decision.
For now, students say they are still adjusting as the university works to balance long-term changes with the immediate needs of its campus community. Reporting with Foothill Community News, I'm Stephanie Amaya.
The University of La Verne celebrated Earth Day with a fair on Citrus Lawn and Vista Courtyard. The fair included free thrifting, food, live music, and raffles with eco-friendly prizes. Students learned how to plant different seeds and participated in informational games hosted by various on-campus organizations. Community members like Trader Joe's and the Metro A line gave away prizes. Now, graduation at the University of La Verne is just a few weeks away, and over 60% of the school's student population are considered first generation. FCN features one of the many graduating seniors who have inspiring stories to tell. For many, May kickstarts summer into full gear. At the University of La Verne, it means getting to experience a dream come true. In just a few weeks, the school will honor about 850 undergraduate students at commencement, one of them being senior kinesiology major Emily Saldivar. Saldivar is a first-generation college student, making her the first person in her family to earn a college degree.
To me, my college degree is not just a piece of paper or just for me. It is an accomplishment for myself, my parents.
She serves as one of the ULV dance team captains. She also wears multiple hats in Greek life, from her sorority, Phi Sigma Sigma, the Phi Epsilon Kappa Health Fraternity, to the university's Order of Omega chapter. Recently, she was named an Outstanding Kinesiology Senior at the department's award ceremony.
Everything, the accomplishments, yes, academic, but seeing her do this with an open heart and a good heart has been the best.
Saldivar said that both her parents and younger siblings have taught her the importance of being a positive role model. She's taken those lessons from home to the studio, serving as a dance teacher at her alma mater, Chaffey High School.
She's just such a wonderful person. She's such a genuine and caring person. She's just very committed to her friends, her life, her goals, her achievements.
After obtaining her Bachelor's of Science in Kinesiology, Saldivar will continue her academic studies at La Verne, looking to obtain her Master's in Teaching. And the end goal? She plans to be a working dance teacher that inspires students who share her same passion for the arts. But with graduation right around the corner, nostalgia and a great sense of optimism will carry Saldivar across the stage.
Love everyone in my circle, and I have the best support group in the world, and I'm just very thankful for everything that I've gotten out of ULV.
Graduation takes place on campus Saturday, May 30th at 9 o'clock. When we come back, playoffs begin for the University of La Verne's baseball and softball teams. Plus this, the Lavernapalooza lineup revealed. Who's coming to perform when Foothill Community News continues after the break.
I'm Ryan Seacrest. First responders are people who stand for a greater purpose. They will be there for you when nobody else is, to help you, your family, your community make it through, whatever the day may bring. This is their selfless promise. This is their sworn duty to protect, to serve, to help. They put themselves in harm's way for us. They come to the rescue at times when we need them most. First responders are making enormous personal sacrifices to keep showing up for us and fighting the good fight. Nearly 70% of all firefighters are volunteers. That means when they get injured or quarantined, they may not have a way to pay their rent or keep their family safe and fed. No matter who you are or where you live, when you call 911 and ask for help, first responders show up now. Let's show up for the people who show up for us every day and every night.
Lavernapalooza makes its way back to the University of La Verne. The Campus Activities Board and associated student body leaders have been working hard to give students an exciting and unforgettable concert. Who's performing at Lavernapalooza this year? Well, Bea Dominguez has the inside story.
At the University of La Verne, one event has dominated conversations all spring semester, Lavernapalooza. From excited students counting down the days to social media buzzing with speculation, the annual campus tradition has become the most talked about topic of the season. With anticipation at an all-time high, Lavernapalooza is once again bringing energy, entertainment, and school spirit to the La Verne community.
Lavernapalooza is a concert that we have at the end of the school year
for traditional undergrad students. It's pretty much a free concert that is off campus, and we have different artists, and students can come and enjoy pretty much like a free concert.
ACLV's role in Laverne-Palooza is to use funds from the student activity fee to select the artist or artists that are performing.
Through the Laverne-Palooza Instagram, the first artist to be announced was Bolo, Laverne-Palooza's first Latino EDM DJ. Bolo is a DJ and a producer known for blending Hispanic roots with modern-day house and techno. He's performed at major festivals such as Hard Summer, EDC, and Lollapalooza. On Friday, May 1st, the Laverne-Palooza account announced its second performer, Mike Sherm, a Bay Area native recognized for his relatable style and connection with listeners. Rumors surrounding his appearance quickly built excitement among the Laverne student body, ultimately helping the Laverne-Palooza team achieve its goal of generating buzz and enthusiasm for the event. Then, on Tuesday, May 5th, the account revealed the opener, Close Friends Only, a 3-member group known for blending internet culture with EDM sounds. So we asked students for their thoughts on the event.
My most memorable moment was when Kyle hugged me and held my hand and gave me his towel.
Since I'm graduating and I'm a senior, I'm just really excited to have one last big event with all of my friends.
Get ready for a party. The excitement surrounding the event has already taken over campus conversations, with students eagerly awaiting what's to come. The Laverne-Palooza Instagram remains active, sharing important pre-event details, updates on performers, and day of information to keep students informed and engaged leading up to the big day. If you plan to attend and take their free shuttle service, come to Miller Hall day of. This is Bea Dominguez reporting for Foothill Community News.
Now the race to determine the next California governor is ramping up, with the candidates meeting to debate back-to-back days. The hour-long debate in Los Angeles featured 5 Democrats and 2 Republican candidates. They discussed key issues such as the economy and homelessness. With the June primary election ahead, Javier Becerra and Steve Hilton lead the polls. And the Federal Trade Commission says Americans lost more than $2 billion last year to social media scams. That's an 8-fold increase since 2020. More than half of the money lost was due to investment scams. 40% of Americans say they lost money from shopping-related ads or unfamiliar websites. To avoid being scammed, the FTC says you should never give out personal or financial information to unexpected requests. The University of La Verne baseball and softball teams both punched their ticket to the SCIAC tournament. And despite a season met with ups and downs, Leopard baseball is looking for their 4th straight conference championship title, even if it looks a little different. FCN's Miguel Navarro has more.
The La Verne Leopard baseball program is built on hard work, grit, and team chemistry. As a result, they've established themselves as one of the most successful teams in the SCIAC conference, gathering 24 SCIAC championships and their eyes set on their 4th straight title. But this year's journey has looked a little different.
I mean, the past 3 years it was basically the same group of guys. We had a few JUCO transfers that came in that made a big difference for us, but this group of guys was a lot different because it was a lot younger. It was a challenge of trying to get that same kind of camaraderie with this team as the past 3 years.
Despite the new challenges, the Leopards still finished the season 22-17-1, clinching another playoff appearance. The season was anything but predictable for the Leopards. From walk-off wins to dominant blowout games, they lived it all. What has stayed the same is their ability to grit their way into the postseason. With the ups and downs, it was still a memorable season for the team.
Just knowing that, when we're playing at our best, we can feel like we can beat anybody. So it's a matter of just, channeling and honing in on what we do right.
Now the Leopards enter a competitive SCIAC tournament with 5 teams finishing above 500. They officially clinched on the last series of the season, just sneaking in. But in a sport where if you get hot at the right time, anything can happen, the Leopards remain confident and hungry.
I think the big thing is just treating it just like any other ball game. I think for the most part, we've been pretty good about being detailed about all the things that we do. So really just focus on just doing the same things that we've always been doing.
The season may look different, but the goal remains the same for the Leopards. With the postseason up ahead, their journey has prepared them for one last strong run. I'm Miguel Navarro reporting, Foothill Community News.
Vendors shined at this year's Mini Maker Fair at the University of La Verne. From crocheted animals to customized stickers, the fair gives vendors an opportunity to showcase their small businesses. FCN's Karina Rodriguez has more.
The Mini Maker Fair took place on May 6th at Citrus Lawn.
It gives small businesses the opportunity to sell to the University of La Verne community. Many of them sell handmade items. Crochet items were among the most popular sold at the Mini Makers Fair, alongside with jewelry. Some small business owners, such as Jacqueline, are excited to keep coming back to the fair.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline. I'm the owner and artist of Vive La Vie Bourgeoisie. This is my 6th Makers Fair that I have made an appearance with, and there's nothing that I wouldn't do to give back to my community, including bringing my goods from my environmental business here for everyone to be able to see, ask about, and learn furthermore about.
The Mini Maker Fair does not charge vendors for selling their items, which is a huge plus for small business owners.
So I think it's a really amazing opportunity that the campus provides for small businesses. Of course, with the free vendor fee, that's not something that's always offered. So I always take the opportunity to do that. I did the same market last year and I loved it, so I was more than willing to come back. Selling a bunch of crocheted little plushies, they are my pride and joy, but also I have some stickers and some art prints that I also made myself.
This was the 11th annual Mini Maker Fair, and the Mini Maker Fair is hosted by ULV's Wilson Library. I'm Karina Rodriguez, Foothill Community News.
If you're looking for something fun to do with friends this weekend, how about playing a game of trivia? It can be a great mood booster and offers other benefits too. A psychologist at Cleveland Clinic says playing trivia can foster a social connection. It creates laughter, discussion, competition, and teamwork. Not to mention it can improve your self-esteem because you might feel confident after answering a question correctly. There are all kinds of ways to play trivia. You could play with friends at home or at a coffee shop. There are even apps available on your phone. And tucked away in the city of Claremont is a coffee shop that has become quite popular for students. They say the coffee at Iron and Kin is some of the best, but the cafe has so much more to it than that. FCN's Done Rusbehi reports from Claremont.
A small coffee brand that started in a garage is now becoming a staple in the Claremont community. Iron and Kin Coffee is redefining what it means to grab your daily cup by focusing on connection and operation ran out of a garage. Today, it's a full coffee shop located in Claremont, serving handcrafted drinks and building a loyal community. The company centers its mission around what it calls coffee for ritual and connection, turning a simple cup of coffee into part of people's everyday lives and relationships. Open daily from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m., Iron and Kin offers a range of specialty drinks, including espresso-based beverages, seasonal creations, and signature lattes made with house-crafted flavors. But beyond the menu, the experience is what sets it apart. The shop emphasizes skilled baristas, intentional design, and a welcoming environment, making it a popular spot for students, professionals, and locals looking to work, study, or connect. Customers can also purchase coffee beans, bring the brand's quality and craftsmanship into their own homes. As a young and growing business, Iron and Kin has plans to expand beyond Claremont, aiming to reach more communities across the Inland Empire.
One of my favorite drinks is probably either a cappuccino or our Ethiopia pour-over. Yeah, we work with some amazing people, and our bosses are great, and our manager's great, and we just have a good time.
What started off as a small operation is now evolving into a lifestyle-driven brand, blending coffee, culture, and community under one roof. Iron and Kin Coffee continues to grow, proving that even the smallest beginnings can turn into something much bigger, one cup at a time.
Thank you so much for watching this season of Foothill Community News. None of this would be possible without our amazing news team, Karina, Layla, and Miguel. So thank you so much, guys, for being the best news crew. And congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. Make sure to stay updated on future stories at foothillcommunitynews.org.